Hi everybody and welcome to day 48 of ICAD. ICAD. It's not called ICAD. It's called ICAD. And it stands for Index Card a Day. I can't believe I'm on day 48 and that's the first time I said ICAD wrong. Am I tired of it? Maybe. So for this one, I'm taking my gel plate and some distress inks, and I have the colors Ripe Persimmon and Abandoned Coral for my first layer. And I had this idea in my head of how I wanted the background to look, and at one point I really like it, and then I go in with a certain color and just wreck it. So for this layer, I'm doing mustard seed, which is still okay and looks great when I do it. I probably should have kept to the same tones in the colors. That looks nice. And all the colors so far, they're more on the light side and the bright. To me, kind of warm colors, and then I go in with the broken china and I just wreck it. It just does not go, and it makes it look so dark in just like this one spot. See? It looks darker in person than it does on the camera. So I try going in with more of the pinks to make it better, but it doesn't work. But I'm not throwing it out. I used Dina Wakley's stencil called Medieval Crosses. I think this is my favorite stencil of hers. And I'm using more mustard seed. Okay, something must have caught my attention. I mean, it's not horrible, but like I said, that blue looks a lot darker in person, and it just made it look very dirty in that center spot. And I knew if I added anything else on top of it, it was just going to keep looking dirty and grungy, but not in a good way. So I'm going in with Ripe Persimmon through a Tim Holtz stencil called Dotted. And I was trying to make that blue work, and so I used it with the stencil Stitches by Tim Holtz. I thought maybe if I added it on top, like with it showing more blue than dirt, that it would make everything look better, but I just wasn't digging it. I should not have chosen blue for one of the colors with this. But live and learn. You don't know until you try. And all wasn't lost because I still use this card for my ICAD. I'm not saying it's fantastic, but I still used it. So I'm just dripping some mustard seed spray stain. Nope, squeezed lemon. Just trying to add some more brightness to the background. And again, not giving up on the blue, some broken china, distress spray stain. I do like how those blobs looked, actually. And there's that stamp again, Going in Circles by 49 Market. And Festive Berries Distress Ink. Just want to give it some pop. At this point, I knew I was going to mostly cover up the background because I wasn't liking it. So I knew what I was going to do at this point. And that's why I'm going a little more crazy than I normally would with the background. This stamp I keep forgetting that I have. It's Circle Shadow Set by Stamping Bella. I've had it forever. Like, honestly, I don't know if it's still around or not, but it's just a great solid circle. So I thought I would go in with some Hero Arts white ink in the color Unicorn. And I thought I would stamp some white circles. It would have worked better if I used paint. They do faintly show up in like the final card, but it's very faint. There's only one that's really standing out either bit, and all the rest are like, I know it's there because I did it. And it would have been better to go in with paint because you're going on top of inks, and that ink, it just absorbs into the color. Like I said, paint would have been much better. So I'm just cutting this card down to 4 by 6. I don't know what I'm thinking about because oh, maybe I didn't know what I was going to do. I thought I did. But my thinking fingers tell me otherwise. So I decided to use some silhouette stencils by Dilutions, and I'm using Lottie and Ben. So I got it like a guy girl, a couple, and then I'm going to take the heart from her set Suits, and I'm going to do that whole masking thing where everything in the background is black except for where the silhouettes are placed. I don't do this very often, and I really like it. There's so many different ways to make this look great. Like, Diane's fantastic at it. I mean, so she should be. She came out with the whole stencils for this reason. So I had to go in with probably maybe 3 layers of the black paint to get a good coverage. And then it was like solid black. It looks good. I like it. Again, because I just love black and white, and when I get the layers of black and they're good and dry, not sure if I did it the same day or if it was the next day that I did the writing, but I just love that black and white contrast. So I'm just doodling around the silhouette images with my white gel pen, and I do it twice. I just did the one line first, and it was like, I don't know, I kind of feel like when you do one line, like it has to look perfect, but if you do 2 lines, then it's okay for it to look wonky. I don't know. So in the background, I just journal a little bit. It was a man and a woman, so I just journaled a tiny bit about Mark and I and how I kind of like him, you know. And then I doodled around the edge of the card, and that was it. So a not so great background, I think in the end turned out fine once I added the silhouettes with the black backdrop. It's a good way, I think, to save a piece that you're not really digging. I think when you do this method, it kind of makes it work. So anyway, thanks so much for watching my video and putting up with my babbling. You guys are the best, and I mean it. I look forward to reading your comments. You guys make me laugh out loud for real so many times. And I appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys. Till next time, bye. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know if you like my videos by leaving me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also head over to my Instagram account and say hi to me over there. If you have any video requests, leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. And don't forget to check out my other videos.